Where are you now? Are you excited to go into 2022 or dreading it? Do you feel like you can look back on 2021 and think, what did I do with that year? Where did the time go? If you can't measure it, you can't manage it. And one of the best things that I love to do is to review the year before. I'd like to invite you to do the same. And I do this in 7 simple steps. And step 1 and question 1, just to reflect on, is what is it that happened this year that you can be proud of, that something that maybe you created, and it could be small, it could be anything. Just thinking on a moment in time throughout the year where focus goes, energy flows. So if you keep on thinking on what didn't happen, what you didn't get, if you think back on all the goals that you set at the start of 2021, and you maybe feel a wee bit further away from that, if you measure your progress, I do believe you'll get a sense of fulfillment from that and a sense of achievement. So maybe get a journal and just journal down 1 or 2 things like, okay, I'm proud of this year. I'm proud that I got up. I'm proud that I moved on. I'm proud that I did this or made that change or took that step or took that chance. So have a wee think of that. And then question number 2 is, what did you learn? What was the biggest lesson for 2021? What was the biggest mistake that you made? What can you look back and think, wow, that's a lesson that I'm going to take forward to the next year, whatever that may be. So have a think about that. That's question number 2. What was the biggest lesson of the year? Number 3 is, what was the biggest game changer? Something that completely changed the course of your life. I know for me, a big game changer was moving to Mexico, living in Cancun, living in the summer, feeling during the winter and Christmas and New Year's. It was one of the best decisions that I had made. Also a big game changer for me this year was getting married. It's my American accent. My husband's American. And we've been spending a lot of time together in quarantine, so I'm picking up American twang here. So that was a big game changer for me, and yeah, one of the best things I ever did. So number 4 is, what was the biggest lie that I believed over myself? The biggest limiting belief or lie that I would have told myself. And I've made a few notes here, and one of the beliefs was that the world is screwed right now, the world is messed up, and kind of feeling like we're doomed. And I just want to say, I want to break it off in the name of Jesus. I don't think it's true. I think there's a lot of amazing things happening and a lot of great work that's been done and people that are actually getting up and living life. And I just think that, we can get obsessed about what's wrong. What's wrong is always available, but so is what's right. And, we're being bombarded all the time with the negativity of the news. So we get overwhelmed and just get obsessed with it. It's time to shift the focus over, and again, this exercise is perfect for counting what was your blessings and lessons and what actually went well this year, because I just want to challenge you, it was not all a disaster year, just because of COVID or times of lockdown and times of uncertainty. There has to be gold in those moments, and it's up to us to find the treasure, to find the gold. Number 5 is, what can I let go of moving into 2022? So what can I let go of? And one of the things that I have decided to let go of was, I realized my dependency on food for comfort in times of uncertainty. I went to food to get my certainty, to get my comfort, and I want to find my certainty in other, in God, in myself, in other healthier ways than habitually eating for, when you pull the rug out from under yourself. Like, again, for me, moving to Mexico, there was a lot of uncertainty in that time, and so I want to let go of vices and things that I cling on to that do not serve me, that do not help me. So maybe it'll be good for you to get aware of things that you're maybe clinging on to that you need to let go. Maybe it's friendships, maybe it's relationships, maybe it's a job. Who knows what it is for you, but just think now, going into 2022, what do I need to let go of? What is not serving me? So number 6 is, what story or belief has limited me? There's moments when my confidence is down and the story or belief might be, oh, I've lost my touch. It's harder to do it over here in a foreign country, to launch my business, to get clients or whatever it may be, believing that my location was the problem. Really knowing and remembering the only thing that's stopping me is me, the only blockage is me. So that's a story and belief that I just need to let go of. Also a belief that someone's coming to save me, someone's coming to do it for me, someone's coming to the rescue, and just remembering there's nobody, the buck stops with me, there's nobody coming to save me. So I have to step up and find the way for myself, and hopefully encourage as many people as I can along the way. So that's been epic. And then finally, how would 2022 feel to be free of this, and who would I become when I'm free of this? And I think centering your life from a place of perspective on gratitude and things that are the light as opposed to the darkness. I think I would be more productive. I think I would be better to be around. I would be lighter to be around. I can just drop the old stories and the old limiting beliefs, and again, I hope that that will be helpful for you as well. So it's a good, fresh, clean slate going into the new year. Just a time to shed off the old leaves, the old skin, nothing of the former remains, and just start with the best chance going forward. And recapping your year and finding out the golden nuggets and the blessings throughout it is a great way to start and build from success. You can only build from success, you cannot build from failure. And tomorrow I'm going to do a video on helping get some vision and perspective for the new year, and the importance of goal setting. Even though you might not have followed through on the things that you set for yourself last year, maybe you're going it alone, maybe you need a bit of help. Follow through is massive. Action is even bigger than writing down, is actually taking action and following through. So I'm going to talk about that in tomorrow's video. So I hope this was helpful. That was 7 steps. If you want me to review them, I would go from the top and say, what are you proud of in 2021? What did you learn, and what was the biggest lesson or mistake that you had? Number 3, what was the biggest game changer in 2021? Number 4, what was the biggest lie that you believed, the biggest limiting belief that you believed? Number 5, what can I let go of going into 2022? Number 6, what story or belief has limited me? And number 7, how would 2022 feel to be free of all these chains and beliefs and heaviness, just to drop them and go in now with a clean slate? What would that look like? How exciting would that be? So I'm looking forward to seeing you in 2022. Peace, keep it real, stay blessed. Bye.